Hi Zeros, it's pleasure meeting you all. You guys might be confused why we are here today, right? Why? I'm not going to answer this first. Let me ask you one question. Are you one of those guys whose wallet become empty even before the month ends comes? Are you the one who is always struggling on 20th or 25th or 28th of the month asking or borrowing money from the people? Are you one of those guys? I guess. Yes. And that's the reason we are all here. You know, I am one of you guys. The people who always procrastinate, people who don't plan proper things and ended up always either borrowing money like a beggar. I know it's harsh, but it's true. Can't done anything. We can't do anything. Why can't we can do things? We can turn around. I know because I am one of you guys. Like, have you wondered while we are scrolling online on Amazon, eBay, or any other website, we buy things that we don't need, but we buy it on impulse. And these are one of the things that hurts our wallet most. Then are you the guy who always lays around, who always on the bed, and don't love to cook, or they can't cook, or they don't want to cook, and they ended up ordering food online? And trust me, buddy, if a meal that you can cook under $10 will you need to pay at least 20 to $25, including delivery charge and restaurant service and many more. How about the people who always love to dine outside, always love to have lavish dinner or lunch, etc.? These are the people whose wallet hurts the most, buddy. Is as bad as ordering food online. Are you the one of the guys who frequently visit bar or spend a lot of money on alcohol? Because I am one of those guys. I am number two, I am number three, and I'm number four. I don't score much on Amazon. And matter of the fact is I don't even remember the last time I activated my account. But if you are one of these guys, trust me, this video is for you. This gonna save you tons of money. Okay, first thing, it's gonna save money. Second, it's gonna give you a sense of owning your money. Third, it will help you and see the things more in depth, how you are spending, or what is your spending behavior versus what is your saving versus investment behavior. Trust me, this is genuinely important. If you are hooked till so far, then I realize you are zero. Zero are you. I know it's confusing, right? So, welcome you all in this video. My name is Zero. I welcome in this community of zeros. Who is zero? Zero are the people who struggle with procrastination, who is struggling to get back in their life, who is struggling to get the things done or start anew. Zero means nothing but endless possibilities. And this channel is a mission. This phase is a mission. All the videos is a mission for us to understand life can be better, life can be beautiful if we decided to make it beautiful. Right? Okay. So now the question you're gonna ask, hey Zero, you already gave us the mission of defeating procrastination and save our finances. You told us what are the categories and we just follow one of them at least, right? And you also told me that if we follow till the end, how we gonna change, what benefit we gonna get out of this, like save money, owning a money, spending versus saving versus investment, understanding. You understand the patterns, you start working on that, but how we gonna do that, right? The biggest question is how, how, and I love this question. How we gonna defeat procrastination and save our money? Let's go. For this one, since I told you that I myself have struggled it like anything, and that's why I'm also zero part of this community. Okay, what I did and that worked well for me. I'm not saying this gonna work for you, but trust me, if you follow this one, most of you have at least that 1% of change in your life. And if you do 1% change at a day, by the year, 365% is like you will be twice time better what you are today instead of doing nothing, making 0% change, and at the end of the year, 365 days later, it's still 0% change. You remain the same person. So, which person you want to become? Three times better of yourself or 0% of yourself changed? The same person that you despise or the same person that want to change, that have that inner voice of change, that he wants to change and you want to change and you will change. So I created this Excel. Okay, so what it does, it have like three major categories that everyone should have. First one is the places where you want to put your money, either for spending, either for saving, or for investment, or you want to lend someone or borrow some money from someone. So this section is important. That's represent the category where you want to divest your money. Okay, this area is all about the money you are putting in on weekly basis, but if you're receiving your paycheck on monthly basis, you just need to fill the column number 4, the last column, because that's going to represent the last week of the month where you are receiving the money. So you don't have to worry if you're asking zero, I receive monthly and you are giving weekly. No, just go for the last week. That's gonna do the magic for you. Okay, this section is very important under this subsection is under this section of like putting your money in the category is important. This is where you put or note down the money you spend it or it's gone out of your bank account. Okay, for example, if you see here food, so what happened on the first week when I received my money? Okay, I put 20 euros for my food, so say on the second week I again put 20 euros. Okay, but on the first week, I spent it on my groceries, buying something to 30 euros. I put 30 here. On the second week, I spent it again on another 20 euros. So 30 from the first week plus 20 in this week is going to be 50. I will write down 50 here. Okay. That's will do the things. I'm not going into much into depth because I'm going to create another video where I'm going to construct or create this Excel from the scratch, and that's where I will tell you which section represent what. So it's easier for you guys to do the things later on. Okay, right now you need to understand how it works. So if you take this as a reference, it's easy for you to manipulate the things. Okay, now the third and very important section is all about your bank. So this is gonna represent your bank. Okay. So suppose you have some money that's either surplus or you are in deficit or like you are in debt is gonna come here as part from the last month. Okay. Suppose last month you have some extra money in your account that was not part of any of this category. Okay, say like 4 euros, 5 euros. So it will come here plus 4 from the last month. If suppose you overspend it 10 euros, so it's gonna come as negative 10. Okay. Here in the extra. Okay, so on the first week of Jan I receive a payment of 570. I wrote down 570. I already spent or like at least distributed or diversed into multiple categories. And after divesting, left with zero money extra on my hand that I can utilize. Okay? So that's the best part of this Excel. In the second week of Jan, I received 350 euros and 81 cents. I diverse 350 euros. I still left with 81 cents. So something unexpected happened and I need to borrow some money. So this 81 cents I'm available with. Rest of the money is already divested or invested or like put into different categories. That's why this Excel is very, very important for me because while I'm creating, I took like more than at least 6 months because it's not created in a day. I was using it for 6 months, and in between like 2 or 3 months I did not follow it, but during that time I make it like changes, I modified it based on my requirement, and now this is something I got. And this is not the final version. There is nothing like perfection, it's always improvement. People always follow the quote like practice makes a man perfect. No, there's nothing like perfection. Nobody's perfect, nobody. Practice makes improvement, you improve, and same with the Excel, it's going to improve. If you see my first one is way simple. So when I will create that Excel, right, the video to create everything from the scratch, tell you about categories, everything, I will show you the very first prototype of this Excel, and you will be surprised. It also tells you one another story, like we as a guy or procrastinator who are literally either very bad with the health, very bad with the finances, very bad with the food, very bad with the online shopping, very bad with the communication, very bad with the social engaging. Trust me, small steps matter. That 1% rule I told you, right? Change every day 1%. By the end, you will be 3 times better as an individual compared to what you are right now. But that small step doesn't hurt. It's very insignificant it look, but it does magic. Okay, so let's move for this week distribution. So this week I received payment of 412 euros and 68 cents. Perfect. So how much money I have on my hand to divest or invest or to spend? 412 euros and 68 cents is here, right? So, what are my necessities? What's very, very critical for me to spend my money on? First is rental. I don't own a house. I rent the house, so I need to pay a monthly money that include my utilities, and that's a change or that's vary based on the month because alternative months I need to pay my utilities. So one month might be uh, less compared to another. So on an average, my bills or like utilities and rental come to 850 or 840 around that range. Okay. So I always make sure that 220 goes into this one. So no matter what happen, I'm always at home. I'm never become homeless. Else it's gonna be really, really troublesome. Okay. I told you I belong to category number two who buy food impulse, who lays around, who watch K drama, J drama, Hollywood, Bollywood, C dramas, and play online, watch YouTube shorts. Trust me, I spend more time as a single man on my bed than going outside. And that's the reason I don't cook. I don't eat properly, and most of my food that comes is from outside. And if you have watched few of my videos, you must have seen that my belly does look like a pregnant woman. It's not insulting, trust me. The woman, the mother, they are the one of the best thing ever God has given us. That's the best thing. I trust them, I love them, I respect them. Okay, so but as a man, if your stomach is coming out like anything or is bulging out, trust me, it's a big turn down for woman. You don't want that to happen, right? Okay. So we're gonna take one step at a time. Don't worry. Fast section also gonna come. We will fight the procrastination. We will become the bestest version of ourselves. We are not competing with any another man. We are not competing with another personality. We are competing with ourselves. This is the community of zero. We will break out of the shell together forever. Okay, food. I spend a lot of online deliveries of the stuff, so I decided not to do it. I do weekly groceries. I'm going to create videos over that, and once that is done, I will put the link there, right? So don't worry. So right now, I'm putting only 20 euros on my food. Set. No less, no more, 20 euros. Okay. The third category is clothes. That's not necessity. Let's skip it because first we need to fill the categories that are necessary. Hair cutting is necessity for me. I can't keep my hair long. I can't keep my hair untidy. I need to keep some money for that one. Shoes right now is not a necessity. I can keep skip it. Health and cosmetic is really important. Okay, if you are not grooming yourself properly, trust me, women won't like you. Your friends won't like you. Your roommates won't like you. Your family itself gonna like, even trust me, buddy. When I kept myself untidy, my mom criticized me like anything. She berate me like anything. She's not gonna kick me out of the inheritance, but trust me, she always have a concerning face and eyes, and that's heart wrenching. I feel bad, buddy. That's so melancholy that made me decide that I need to change myself, and that's the reason I put this category as necessity for me. It might differ for you guys, but it's person to person, buddy. I'll so my maximum threshold for a week is 22 euros, but if I'm earning less because I'm doing very less number of part-time shifts, so depending on that one, I keep at least minimum 50. Okay. Now I haven't landed anything to anyone. Let's just skip it. Love it. Trust me. Even you have a partner, even if you have someone to take care, you yourself have to take care of yourself. Very first thing. If you're not grooming yourself, if you don't have individuality, over the time, even the love will fade. And the self love is the only thing that's gonna keep you going. Okay. So spend money on yourself. Be it for upskilling yourself in career, be it spending money on cosmetic health or clothing to groom yourself, or spending your money to travel to expand your horizon, or spending on your money to go out and eat and have that sense of freedom, or going out to engage in social engagement to get more networking. You have to spend money on yourself. So that love is like either is a self love. Make sure you have that self love category for you. That's important. So since I'm creating videos, I need to take Canvas subscription. I love it, dude. Creating thumbnails is very easy, and I'm going to improve on that part on the section as well. Okay, so let's move to mobile recharge. That's necessity. I can't escape. Coursera. So now gym is very important. I'm not going into gym. This is for my uh whey protein, but it's gonna increase to 20 once I start going to the gym. Right now, I'm focusing on something else. And as we progress in our journey, I'm going to tell you one by one. Okay, don't worry about that. Travel, that's important because without this, I can't go out. Though I don't travel much because the commute to my work station is less than 10 minutes walk. So, and I hardly go outside. I'm more of home guy, but that's something I will break because we are zeros. We will do anything and everything that can help me grow, that help us grow. And traveling is one of those. Social engaging is one of those. For that one, I need to create one separate category. And I think you should also like self-love and traveling outside as must. And when I say traveling, it's not like going out of the country. It's going out of your house. That's one thing. Once you start comfortable, you have money, go outside of your city, then town, and then district, then go out of your state, then go out of your country. So take gradual step. We will improve 1% at a day. Okay, so don't worry, or at a time. Don't worry. So emergency fund, let's keep it park. Business, I need to keep money. So how much I'm going to put now? Let's say um, I how much money I'm left right now on hand? 112 euros, right? I need to create some visa as well, right? So let's put it 40. Uh, let's put it 20 here. And still I'm left with 62, right? 50 euros for my visa. I'm left with 12 euros. And now I can go back to my Coursera. Okay, so let's make it 40. Okay, the reason is I need to keep 12 euros for my Coursera subscription, then 11.49, and I can put 10 euros for clothing now because grooming is important, right? Now, how much money I'm left with is 68 cents. But in total, 81 cents from here, 68 cents from here. I'm currently left with €1 and 49 cents extra in my hand. Okay. So let me quickly check if this is the one. I'm pretty sure like I spent €2 on milk. I haven't updated that one, but let me quickly check if the this net uh bank money is matching with my back bank balance or not. Okay, so just give me a sec. I am quickly opening. Yeah, I was right. There's a difference of €2. So I bought milk yesterday. So for €2, so it should be now 62. Yep. Now, see, right now, let me show you. Right now, how much net my bank should have? 1,204 euros and 1 cent, 10 cents, right? But I told you that I spent it two more euros. So see, right now is 1204, right? And I updated 60 to 62 right now because €2 I spent it on that one. So now it's 1202.1. That is 1,202 euros and 10 cents. And let me so this is how I categorize the things. This is how I balance out the things. And this is one of the best thing because it's easier for me to track things and it let me know how much money I have and where I'm spending without making me broke ever again. Until unless you are into the stage where you're not even working, you're not getting paid. So this Excel doesn't make any sense for you. Nothing makes sense to you. Only the thing that makes sense is zero because you're part of the community. We are not leaving you behind. We are not being prejudiced. We will never judge you because we have gone through the same. We are in the same boat. We are the same people. We are zeros. And we are the people who are gonna break that zero. We are the people who are going to break that shell and we will become the brand new brand ambassador of our own life, the stylish, the heroish, the person who become the top-notch 1% of 0.5% of the community or the society that everyone look up. And deep down, we know that we are you guys. It's just we decided to change. We decided to move. We decided to take action. We decided to make it anew. Okay. So the last one, see, for this month, how much I spent so far. 131 euros and 39 cents. Let's total it. Here, 131.39 in Pascal. How much I earned this entire month? If you calculate it again, 133.349. Okay, there's a discrepancy. I need to check this one. How come there is a change of I will check it later. I told you there is a problem with Excel with the formulas because I changed the version and I felt like few of the formulas are not working, but it's nearby. That means there is a problem with some sense here and there. But ultimately, if you see 9.84% has been spent against this money that I've earned, and 90.16% in total of the money that I earned is saved. So this too is really important. That give me a sense of understanding how much or the worst percentage of the total I'm spent so far and how much I'm still saved it. So 90.16% saved. That's a good number. That's a beautiful number. Okay, but once my rental come is gonna deep down, it's gonna go to like very low, but I'm still happy. Like before month end, I'm still on a good hand. Okay, so let's get back to this one. With this, I can wrap the video, and I hope you guys love this one. You love the things I did. You love the way we are managing our money. And trust me, this is gonna be weekly, every week. And if you are the guys who are in a process of being the community or the part of zeros, welcome. We're gonna take one step at a time, but we will surely improve and become the best version of ourselves. Till then, stay tuned. Have a healthy life. Have a beautiful life. Love you. Till then, see you. Stay tuned. Bye bye. Bye, zeros. Bye.